Raising godly children. Raising godly children. Today we're going to be talking about discipline. What is discipline and how can you address the word discipline? Discipline is about showing love and correcting your children in a godly way, in a loving way. Discipline does not mean it's not spanking your child, it's not yelling at your child, but looking at your child, correcting them in a lovely and godly way. Now, most parents now, we are so used to the system now that we think we love our children, so we don't scold them. We feel when we scold our children, we don't love them. If right there, you're not correct when you don't correct your children. There are different ways of speaking with your children. You teach them by example. You give them illustration. You tell them what happens. At times, we are so shy to tell our children about our story, about where we are coming from and what's happening around us. Your children need to know what's happening around you. They need to know where you're coming from. They need to know that wherever they are is a privilege. It's not their right. It's a privilege. Wherever they are, somebody had paid the price for them to be where they are today. So we have to tell them the truth. And that's another way of teaching them to reality about life, teaching them to be real. It's another way of making them to be responsible, to be useful. It's another way of telling them they will tell themselves that no, I cannot be useless. I will be useful. I will do well. I will make my parent proud. If my dad did this, I can do that. There was a time one of my aunties called me and told me, okay, I look at she was advising me and told me, okay, as she went to what she was in school, she knew no man until she finished her secondary school. And I was challenging, I say, if my auntie can be a virgin till after secondary school, I told myself, I'm going to keep myself to so and so and so and so time. That is discipline. That is a determination. Aside that, now I'm talking about living by example. Many of us now, we are so big because especially parents in diaspora, to talk to our children, we are so big to correct them when they are doing wrong. Now look at the Bible. Proverbs chapter 13 verse 24 say, he that spareth his rod hateth his son, but he that loveth him chastiseth him betimes. Meaning, if you hate, if you say you don't correct your children, you hate your children, you are not teaching them love. But when you correct a child, you love that child, because you are looking after the child's future. So when we correct them, when we are building them for the future, we are training them for the future. If we don't train our children, if we allow our children to start taking decisions for themselves when they are underage, so when they become adults, what will they do?